Yo, what up to episode 2 of the D plus D podcast? That's not a Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Never has been.
Indeed. So, our topic for
Mm-hmm.
today will be airline food.
This seems oddly familiar for some reason.
It does.
I don't know what to do.
I know, we should have
We
planned
just
we
start
should have planned
talk.
ahead.
Maybe that's how podcasts work. You start midway.
I'm pretty sure most podcasts have a set topic and they go off of that.
I don't know, man.
Danny, we should start a role-playing podcast.
Maybe we should actually make a D&D podcast. I don't
But we
know.
don't know how to play D&D, and there's not enough people to play D&D.
It's not that hard. You just say random numbers and then say, "Oh, dude, I just beat the Dragon King," and then stuff like that. We could literally. Oh, I rolled a 10. Let's go. Goodbye, Dean. I'm up 10 points ahead of you
Our
now.
100th episode
Just
has to be an actual D&D podcast.
We're just gonna start saying numbers. I can't wait.
For 20 solid minutes,
5,
just numbers.
25, 6, 2,
Alright,
8.
don't get
Boom.
ahead
I
of
just won the
yourself,
game.
Danny. Don't get ahead of
No one
yourself.
can challenge me in Dungeons and Dragons.
I think I would own in Dungeons and Dragons. I just want to say.
Dude, you don't know what happened today, Dean. I did
Okay,
I did I did a thing today. You want to hear about what happened today?
sure.
So I go to my friend's house, right?
Alright.
Just for like a couple hours. We're
Uh-huh.
hanging out, then we all get like tired, and then we're like, oh, what do we do? We played a little bit of ERS, and we're like, okay, now what? One of the homies say, under the covers now. And you know what we all did? We got under the covers that very moment, and we took a picture. I'm not sending the picture to you, Dean, for information reasons, but
Dang, I was
you
gonna
know,
ask that too.
I know, don't worry, viewers, I can answer all your questions. Never, but you can just imagine. But yeah, we just went under the covers, started telling stories. It was great.
I'm sure. Well, I
It
did something a
was.
lot worse today.
Sleep with your cousin.
No, but it does involve my cousin. So
I
he
know.
came over and he was like, "Yo, what should we play?" And he's a total weeb, right?
Oh,
Like absolute total weeb. And
that's
so I said, "I don't know." He said, "You know what I want to play?" I said, "What?" He said, "I want to play Doki Doki Literature Club." And I said,
uh,
"What? Why?" I forgot that game existed. And he said, "Let's play it." And so for the past 3 days, we straight Doki Doki Literature Club.
how did that go for you, Dean? Did you enjoy it?
I actually did somewhat enjoy it.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that
I
from
mean,
you.
I mean, it was not all, enjoyable, but like I'd say about
Mm-hmm.
half of it was enjoyable. Just because we got
What
to
half?
scream at the top of our lungs and goof around.
Because it scared you? Did it scare you? Were you playing at nighttime?
I was, and I was not scared.
Uh-huh.
It's not a scary game. It's more psychological than actual
Horror.
horror. Yeah,
Mm,
like all good horror games.
that's pretty sick.
You
So,
you ever played a horror game, Danny?
I played FNAF 1 at my friend's house once in the dark with a fan blowing at max speed, and then someone right behind me that had a sign that said, Jesus loves you, and it was hilarious. We spent a lot of time. And
Mhm.
I was sitting there, and then I saw that my door clocked, and I was like, well then, we've got a problem, don't we? And you know that glitch you can do in the first game where you can press certain keys and then it skips the night?
Yeah.
I did that,
Dang.
and I did not get jump scared because I'm an absolute Chad.
Yeah. I don't understand why that Five Nights at Freddy's used to be scary. Like I remember being
I
terrified of Five
know.
Nights at Freddy's when it first came out, but
I
looking
know,
back,
dude.
it's it's
My
it's like the
friend used
least
to have
scary
it, and
game
then
ever.
also, dude. So back at a long time ago, my friends had it. But Love it. But basically, it was crazy. First, my old neighbors used to have it, and we played at their house, and it was fun, but it scared me super badly. But then then some people at church that we knew, we would always go to this afternoon class because, Spanish translators and stuff like that. But he'd have Five Nights at Freddy's 2 on his phone. And I was like, bro, that's so cool. I didn't know they had a sequel. And then, like that little mini game where it's like connect the puppet brings the mask to the children.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that happened, but I was holding the phone because he wanted to see what happened with me. And the Golden Freddy jump scare happened, and while they're like conversing, I scream. I could not. That thing came straight at my face. Editor, play a clip of that.
Dang.
And that's why we don't have editors. Anyways, what happened to you, Dean?
What do you mean? Five Nights at Freddy's wise?
Yeah, what have you screamed at in that game?
Well, I think when I first played it, I was pretty young. So I was
Mm,
scared of a lot of things at that time because I was young.
I can agree with that.
And I remember I didn't get introduced to it. One of my friends showed me. I forget who it was. And he
Mm.
said, try it with the lights off. And we went under the covers. And for the life of me, I almost peed myself. I was so scared.
Oh my dude, do you remember when Five Nights at Freddy's 4 came out?
That's what?
Like the fourth game.
Yeah, which one is the fourth game?
Oh, it's the one with the big scary ones.
Oh, yeah,
The
that
ones that
one.
look
Oh, yeah, yeah.
terrifying. Okay, we were at my old neighbor's house again, right? And he decides to turn off all the lights, plug in headphones, because he also had it on his phone, and he played it in the dark, lights off, with max sound, just with us in the room. And we're just playing some normal games over there on the side, and we hear this scream of terror from him. He's like, the dog! It was not Chica! It was not Chica! And he screamed for about a solid 10 seconds. It was great. We had fun. We had good times over
Man,
there.
the absolute balls on that man to play the scariest Five Nights at Freddy's game in the dark with
I know.
headphones.
I was impressed at him and how long he went without screaming. He did a couple of rounds of it. It was kind of good, but then he lost when he locked the doors too long. He got scared by the cupcake, which kind of cringe now that I think about it because like just don't keep the doors closed. But for the he got jump scared by Foxy and threw his phone, which was the best part of that night.
That's
Good
pretty funny,
times.
pretty funny.
It is pretty funny.
Uh, I never
Mm,
played the fourth game. I got
dang.
I played the third one and thought it was trash, and so I never picked it up
Yeah,
again.
I just pretty much watched all the videos or saw my friends play them.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't really want to play them myself because I was a terrified little child. I am paranoid to this day.
Are you scared of animatronics? Is that your worst fear?
No, no. My worst fear is the dark. But that's a topic for another podcast.
Right, yeah. So I guess another story, so we don't stop talking, it gets awkward.
Yeah.
I live pretty out in the country. Well, not pretty out, but like if you go 2 miles past my house, there's cows. I live right on the edge.
Mm, yeah,
And
I
so
remember
there's
it.
this old collapsed barn that hasn't been touched for like 15 years or probably more than that, of this old family
Uh-huh.
who moved away and just left it. So
Have you ever explored it?
yeah, so that's what the story's about. So I took my little cousin who is terrified of the dark, right?
Uh-huh.
Who like turn off the lights and he starts screaming, scared of the dark.
I used to be that way.
And
I know it's pain.
so I had the genius idea of thinking it would be fun if we went out to the barn in the middle of the night.
How?
What do you mean
Wha-
how? Well, I had just been there like a week earlier, and I thought I knew the path. So simple in and out, 25
Oh, you
minute trip. And
25 minutes.
so I rode
My
over there. I
parents
rode
know
over
that
there on
thing.
the
Just me
four
and my
wheeler
cuz.
illegally
Me and my
on the road,
kids.
and
Just country. Mm-hmm.
And thankfully there weren't many cars, and there wasn't a wedding nearby, so I was able to ride past. And
Mm-hmm.
and we got off and we got to walking. And I once you pass a certain point, there's this old couch, and I remember that the path was near the couch, but I couldn't remember exactly where. So we had
Oh.
flashlights, but you couldn't see the barn because it's almost fully collapsed, and it's covered
Uh-huh.
by a bunch of pine trees that are half grown. So I decided, screw it, it can't be that far, if I remember, and we just trudged into the woods of a little opening. And turns out that was not the
That
path.
sounds that sounds dandy so
Yeah,
far.
so turns out that wasn't the path. And we went
Mmm.
about 10 minutes in there until I finally said, okay, this isn't the right way. And right about when that happened, someone started shooting off fireworks,
Oh,
and
oh.
which startled a bunch of dogs. And so you heard a big boom, and then about 3 to 5 dogs just barking. And of course, I knew it was fireworks because a lot of people do that for some reason around here. But he had no idea, so he got terrified.
Did he crumble under
He
the
he did not
pressure?
crumble, but he tried to run and ran straight into a patch of thorn bushes.
Oh
and he
no.
and he got all cut up. I felt bad, and then we eventually got lost, but then we found our way out. But
Mm.
still feel bad
How
for
did your
him.
parents react to that?
We told them that it was a tactical retreat.
I see. Hmm. You want to tell them the specs of your computer and
No.
how outdated it is?
Yeah, so turns out NVIDIA is a crappy company. If you haven't heard yet, which most people probably haven't if you're not a computer guy, the 30 RTX series was just announced for graphics cards, which is a big news in the community of gaming. And so the one I have used to be the best of the best, costing around $1,200.
Uh-huh.
And so Nvidia rolled up and was like, here our next series is obviously the 30 series because it's got 10, 20, 30, and and so they started listing them off, and they said, well, the first one we have is the 3060. And I said, okay, I bet it's going to be somewhere right around a 2070 or 2080, probably 2070 for like $700.
Mm-hmm.
And after a little showing and fancy lights, they said, "Yeah, it's faster than the 2080 Ti, and it's only $500." I was like,
Wait, that was a 360?
"Yeah, the 3060 is only 500 and is faster than 2080 Ti.
Then what about the 380?
The 380 is twice as fast as the 2080 Ti,
Dang.
and the 390 is 4 times."
That thing can run 8K, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's the first graphics card to the public that can run 8K. I'm sure the government has some major thing that can run freaking the whole state of Siberia.
Probably. It's just probably all an illusion. You want to talk
And
about Siberia quick?
Siberia?
Uh-huh. Is
Yeah.
it filled with ice?
Siberia is the coldest region on the earth.
It's in Russia.
Yes.
Ah.
It is uninhabitable.
I feel like it definitely could be habitable if people just tried, you
Well,
know?
there are buildings there, but only like gulags and war prisons and nuclear bomb
Gulags,
building
dude. I'm gonna go to the
factories.
gulag, man. Is that what if? Okay, hear me out.
Hmm.
What if when we die, we respawn in the gulag, right? But since it's so cold and we're not prepared for it, we die instantly. Hot take. Uh-huh.
Is that
What do you
your
think?
basis on the afterlife? You just wake up in a Russian gulag?
Exact. That's my belief. What do you mean?
Is that your
I
religion?
know
The
so.
Russian
I
gulag
know so.
religion?
Yes,
What's
it
its name,
is.
Danny? What's the name of your religion?
Mm, I don't know how to say it in English. I know it in Russian.
Well, then say it in Russian.
Slavik.
Shlevik.
Slavik.
Danny, I don't think that's Russian.
Oh, it is Russian. You
It
don't have
is?
to tell me twice.
Mm.
Of course. Russian people confirm in the comments for me. And don't disagree with me, just say yes.
Yes, all. Everyone knows my majority of the
Editor's
people who
note,
watch my
just say
videos
yes
are
on the
Russians.
screen. Mm-hmm. They
Yeah.
understand our
Feels
language.
great having all Russian subscribers. Pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
They all
Don't you
send
just
me
love going to
vodka in my
Russian?
P.O. box, and
Dude, they're sick.
yeah, and they make bread and stuff because they
Dude,
can't afford it because they're communists.
dang. Are we gonna
Somewhat.
get political in this podcast real quick? Can we get political
Can
right
we can
now?
we get political for a
Can
minute?
we get some political pog champ in chat?
Political pocket jam.
Sorry, I've been streaming too much on Twitch.
Oh,
ttv.carsonzcool if you guys are wondering. Want
Carson
to hear
Z
my
cool,
beautiful
really?
voice. Mm-hmm.
Interesting, interesting.
Editor, put that in the description.
Editor, while you're at
Oh,
it, make sure to monetize my channel and make sure to create an ad subscription to YouTube so this can really get out there.
mm-hmm. Oh, don't forget. Say hi to Susan for me, I think.
S-
Is that right, Dean?
Susan, who owns YouTube or is the CEO?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Susan.
Yes. Say hi to Susan for me.
Our editor is the co-founder of
CEO of,
YouTube.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just so you know, we have connections and everything.
We have connections in high places. We're just underrated. Because
Yeah,
Susan likes to pull a prank on us, sometimes gets rid of like a million views, then puts us on like the really low end of the like recommended section. So
yeah,
barely can you see us.
yeah. You know, we used to be up there with like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, but
Yeah, like at one point we were like right there. We were buddies with them too.
I know,
We
and
said hey, they said hey back. They said want to collab. We said nah, we're good.
yeah, we're really independent. You know, really want to stick to
Mhm.
ourselves.
We want to stand out, but Susan's making that a little hard.
Yeah, she's trying to force us into sponsorship deals and a lot of stuff that we basically just don't want here as a
As a
normal
channel, as a
YouTube.
community.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, make sure to join our Discord down in the description. Editor, put that in.
Yep. Editor's note. Just put one there. You don't need to do anything. Just put one there.
Yeah, exactly. What's your favorite type of chip, Danny?
My favorite type of chip, I'd say salt and vinegar.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Salt and
Or
vinegar.
barbecue.
Salt and vinegar is your favorite chip flavor.
Salt and vinegar barbecue.
Okay, well, yeah, barbecue is normal, but salt and vinegar? Really?
What, you got a problem with it?
Yeah, salt and vinegar is the worst chip flavor.
What, you can't handle it? You can't
No,
handle it,
it's
little
just
baby boy?
it's just disgusting.
Oh? What do you like, little baby man?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I like
Who else would you
I like
you
sour
would the
cream
only
and
little...
cheddar.
For... Are you real right now?
Yeah, sour cream and cheddar. It's the best.
What a hot take. Deserves to be cooled off by ice. And burn.
Iced
Again.
tea.
That's,
The
that's
rapper.
not what that is. Wait, are
You,
you saying that I know what rap is?
yeah, aren't you a rapper? I've heard your
Is that a
mixtapes.
yes? Your opinion's invalid.
Is it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Editor's note, put his opinion is invalid in chat.
In chat.
In chat.
In chat. We're streaming right now, by the
Mhm.
way, on Carson Z Cool.
Yeah.
If anybody
Mhm.
was wondering. Tune into the next stream.
Yeah.
Make sure to join the
Yeah.
Discord so you can get the notification.
Mhm.
So you don't miss
We got
out.
everyone pretty much 20 seconds. We got
Oh
good
yeah.
memes in there
Oh,
sometimes.
thanks for the sub. Gorillas are glue.
Oh, dude. What a
Oh, let's get a
PogChamp
sub
moment right
train
there.
going. Come on, let's get a sub train.
Oh,
Twitch
hype train,
Prime.
hype train, hype train, hype train, level 3, level 3.
Level 3.
Dude, we need some Maka W's in chat.
Manga
Not Resident
W's.
Sleeper. You buffoon,
You.
Blue. Don't talk to me like that.
Oh yeah, we're also playing a very intense game of Key,
ERS.
of ERS, if you even know what
Yeah,
that
you
is.
look it up if you want to know what that is. We don't have to tell you.
Do we?
Do we?
Should
I
we?
said we don't. I don't know, man. Let's just leave it to them. They'll find out.
We'll find out.
Hmm. Hey, editor note, remind us to end the video soon. Cut,
Soon?
cut it,
Like
cut it, cut it now,
when?
now, cut it now,
Now?
cut it now, cut it now,
Okay.
now.